Hello, everybody. Thank you so much to participate this live judging for in time of COVID-19, a video and AC contest. Tell the story of the current pandemic. After all these days, and all of us watched all these videos. It's very touching. When I watch each video, I see the story, and it's not only one person, one creator, or one family. It's a whole community, because story covers so many things. Behind them, maybe hundreds of people. So right now, today, we're here with the judges and also with the attendees. But I believe it's reached to maybe 3 million people in the story of those videos. It's very encouraging, and all of them are so good. So it's really difficult for our judge. So I want to thanks to our judge for the wonderful job, and they pick up the winners and the audience. And thank you for the voting, and you picked up the top 20s. Actually, I watched all the videos, and all 35 are all the good videos, very good videos. But for now, today, we're going to showcase 20 of them. But you can always go to our website to watch each one of them. They are all the wonderful job. And also, I want to especially thanks to Joe Wang and been working really hard, writing the criteria for judge. And we've been talking on the phone all the time. And also, I want to thank to Sandy Wang, worked day and night till midnight. Last night we worked till 2 a.m. And also I would like to thank Miss Sandy Close, a very experienced media pioneer, give me a lot of great suggestions to make this successful event. I want to thank all of you, and also thanks for all the participants, the subscribers, and your families, and your community. Next, I would like to thank Mr. Sandy Chang. He's my, I would say, role model and our mentor, and he's also our honorary chair for this contest. He's done so many great job, inspired so many younger generation and so many people to follow his step, serve the community. And next, I would like, let's welcome Mr. Sandy Chang to give us a speech.
Well, first, I'm very privileged, and then I'm really very honored and happy that Diana allowed me into this room. And then it was when we were talking casually, Diana was really so concerned about there's so much energy and so much creativity during the time of COVID-19. And also he would say that a lot of artists, a lot of people who have a lot of skill in communications, really because of this social distance and shelter in place, they do not have a chance to express themselves. So therefore, he's thinking about this contest, and then I would say just go ahead and do it. And then the response is so good because we're so many people supporting it, and then doing a lot of work, and then at the same time, especially many thanks to Joey Wong, and then he actually formulate quite a bit of standard and then the way of doing it. And I just feel so privileged that that I could work alongside with so many of you, because looking at the panel, I felt that I myself is an outsider, but the panel is so experienced in the media area and so dedicated and so accomplished. To be with you is just a great privilege. But most of all, it's the contestant, it's the people who participated. I watched all 35 video and the essay. It moves me, and in time of COVID-19, I just feel my life is can't kind of empty in the room, but when I watch it, I really feel so much fulfillment out of your effort and everything. And then this everything, I think, is concentrated on love, on resilience, of humanity, of eagerness to give. And then such a thing just reminded me, we are all in a journey on reaching some kind of enlightenment in our life. And coming to the United States is also an attempt to seek for a place that will be great for humanity. But however, in seeking the enlightenment and the journey into enlightenment, life is a journey. And in order to go through that journey, it takes a lot of, sometimes in the Chinese novel of the Monkey King, the monk have to travel far and very difficult to go all the way to get the enlightenment. And I would say now, I would say, how far do we have to go? How far we have to go through that journey to reach that enlightenment? Then I would say, looking at this exercise that Diana and all the organization people have done, I'm realizing that we do not have to travel that far to bring love, resilience, humanity, and the respect for people. Through this contest, through the content, I would say almost everyone is trying to go to a journey to reach a journey to go to people's heart. All there is from your heart to get into somebody's heart by your love, by your care, by your contribution, by your talent, all the way to the heart and warm the heart. So therefore, I would say I get so much enlightened because of this journey that work with every one of you. So therefore, it's really a privilege and really an honor just be side by side with you. And then this is very much to the contestant. I really thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Sandy Chow. Thank you so much. And also thanks for CLUSA for the great sponsorship. And I also want to thanks to our each media partners. And later on, Sandy Wang is going to mention each one of you. And next, I would like to invite our beautiful moderator, Amrita Singh. And she and I has been work for the Silicon Valley Food and Art Festival 10 years ago. We've been working together on many of the great events. And she is a well-known and famous TV host in Indian American community, and also a manager from INDTV USA. So let's welcome Amrita Singh.
Thank you, Diana. I know I got a little tanner because I've been hiking a lot, but thanks again for this opportunity to moderate today's contest. I'm super excited. I would like to welcome our first panelist. I would like to welcome Joel Wong. He's the chair of the judges panel and the president of 80/20 United. If Joel, you can go over our judging criteria and the rules of what the judges look for while judging this contest. Joel?
Good afternoon, everybody. I want to go over some of the, can you see the timeline? The contest was construed on May 11, and we had a press conference to announce the event, and we asked for video submission through the end of May, and there were 35 total entry. The voting started the moment the video and the essay was submitted, and there were 20 semifinalists. And can you see the video?
Not yet, Joel. Are you
Okay.
sharing the screen?
Yeah, okay. Can you see now?
Perfect.
Yes.
This is the timeline, okay? Anyway, it started on May the 12th, May the 11th, and we had 35 total entry, and the audience selected 20 semifinalists, which the judges would then use to judge, to award one first prize, two second prizes, three third prizes, and also the viewer's choice. And today is the real-time judging event, and the award ceremony will be presented in September during the National Civic Leadership event, which we'll talk a little bit about later. The judging criteria is that we want people to submit 1 minute video to be accompanied by an essay of 500 words or less. So the maximum point that can be awarded is 10 points. 3 points can be awarded to the inspirational and uplifting content of the essays in the video. 3 points for storyline, 2 points for creativity, 2 points for production and technical skills. So that is the criteria. We have 9 judges, and they are submitting the scores today, and we will announce the first prize, second prize, third prize winner, and also the viewer's choice in today's broadcast. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Really appreciate you going over the criteria. Next up, I have the distinct honor of introducing the 9 judges that Joel just mentioned, and they have generously donated their time towards this video contest. So let's start off with Ben.
Hey, how you doing today? How's it going, everybody? My name is Ben Hilaire. I am a filmmaker major, and also I'm a program manager at Google. I also have my own company called Too Deep. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to, I saw the video. If you want to deal with the judges, want to watch the videos and then see, who's the, and see how it goes. I'm very excited to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ben, for your time. Maddie, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. It really is an honor to be here with so many of everyone that's here today, and I thank Diana, Sandy, and Joel for all your hard work. My goodness, this has been an incredible experience. My name is Maddie. I am the director of the Poppy Jasper International Film Festival. I'm also a filmmaker, and so it makes me really happy to see so many videos being submitted by so many different people from all over our community. It's really inspiring, and I'm very excited to be a part of this. So thank you.
Thanks for your time, Maddie. I love your hat. I know you're sporting the Jasper International Film Festival. So I love that color. George, how are you doing today?
Hello, everybody. This is George Coop. This is a really impressive contest. I'm really enjoying being part of it. I guess my media experience comes from being involved in the New American Media, being on the board and working and learning from Sandy Close. And I noticed that Sandy is here with us and has been advising us on this effort. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, George. Next up is my good friend, Tony Perkins. Actually, I don't see Tony. Where is Tony? Okay, we'll come back to Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How about we move on to Steve?
Hi, my name is Steve Yamaguma, and first I want to thank Joel and Sandy, Diana for putting this on. It's an honor to be here and judging. My company is Designed to Market, Design and Marketing Communications, and I'm also co-founder of CAT's Contemporary Asian Theater Scene, which sponsors the Silicon Valley Asian Pacific Film Festival. And we'd love to show some of the winners at our film festival, which will be in October. We also have an event coming up this Wednesday, the 1st, at 8 o'clock. We're featuring ukulele maestro Chris Fujigami. And you can find out more at catsasiantheaterscene.org. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. I know me personally, I miss going to the theater, so there'll be a lot of fun to watch some of this at your festival coming up. Next up, we have SK.
Oh. Hi, I'm SK Law. This is my first time judging any kind of film, and it's really not my cup of tea. I really haven't done any of that before, but it's an eye-opener for me. So I really enjoyed it, and I want to share that with other people because I have one of our member from our organization, AUC, who's going to do something on COVID-19. And I shared that video with her, and she said, "This is beautiful, just love it." And I went through all of them, do my best judgment because it's very tough to score. All of them are really hard to, quite good. So my organization is called Asian American Unity Coalition, and we are in existence. The idea has been brewing for 2 years, and we got our organization up and running this year.
Thank you, SK. You know, we're all part of the entertainment industry, so it's lovely to get an outside perspective. So we're very excited that you're part of our judging panel today. Next up, I feel like I only see Nick only during Diana's time. Hopefully we get to change that in the future, Nick, right? When the restaurants open up. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. And it's definitely an honor to be here. I'm Nick Caspar, former president and CEO of the Silicon Valley Central Chamber of Commerce, and now the chief of staff for San Jose Council member Maya Esparza. Thank you very much to Diana and Sandy for organizing this. I think it's really important, and it's allowing people a platform to share the unique experience through video. I am also not in production, so I kind of have the outside view, but it was definitely eye-opening seeing how people are handling this in different ways. So thank you everybody.
Nick, we always appreciate the city's support whenever we have events such as this. Now, my really good friend, Steve Pragati, during our Indian community events, I know we miss it. There hasn't been many, obviously, this year during this time. Pragati, how are you doing? How's the family?
Oh, thank you. Everybody's good. It's wonderful to be here. I'm Pragati Grover, and I work now for a nonprofit called Team for Tech, and we basically believe in advancing the quality of education worldwide, and especially we work with underserved learners. So that's been impacted too, as you can all imagine. I have to say thank you to Sandy and Diana for giving me this opportunity. This was like a sliver of sunshine in my life. I am so impressed with all the videos that we got for this contest. So thank you for making me part of this.
Excellent, thanks. And then our last up, we have Sandy Close.
Hi, I'm so glad I made it onto the Zoom. I had the wrong connecting Zoom link, but no, it's a pleasure to be here. It's great to be on a panel with George Koo, who for years helped us judge New American Media Awards. George, we're going to do another awards this year for ethnic media, so I hope you'll join us again. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Sandy. Thanks all. A remarkable consensus, I think, among us judges.
Sandy and all the other judges, we're very happy that you all took your time out on a beautiful Sunday to join us on this video contest to judge. So without further ado, we're gonna get to the 20 final videos. I will love I will work with Sandy on the next one. Sandy, are we ready? Then the video, the first one we're gonna be playing is Kindness is Contagious by Shawna Wu. And I do apologize for any of the contestants if I do mispronounce your name. I really do apologize in advance.
I never expected to be staying home for so long, but now I get more time to try out new recipes and cook for my family and others around me. I'm on my way to my friend's house right now, and her our store actually closed down because of the virus. Hi! I made some food for you guys. Thank you! Now I'm going to see Steve. He's a retired fireman. Hi!
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Nice to
I
see
brought
you.
some food for you.
Oh, thank you.
I haven't seen my neighbor Susan in a long time, and I hope she's okay. Thank you! Whether it be social isolation or losing a job, this pandemic has affected everyone. Guys, dinner's ready! Who is it? Whoa! I never expected them to give back, but I guess kindness is contagious.
So in the interest of time, we will get the judges' comments after the video. So we'll just run through the 20 final videos. Next up, we have Thank You by Sophia Chang.
Gracias.
Storyblocks?
Merci.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Gracias, TV Algo. Danke. Dhanyavad.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Sparky, the Mask Ambassador by Thea, Chang.
Hello everybody, this is Sparky and I am Thea Chang. Why are we dressed like this? That's because we've got an important job to do. Look at Sparky, he's wearing a homemade armor with lots of masks clipped onto it. During our daily walks in shelter-in-place, Sparky and I have done some serious research. Hi, do you guys need more masks?
Yeah, we need some more, if you have.
Recognizing there is a shortage, a friend of mine decided to create a fundraising for mask covers manufactured in Taiwan to donate to second-line workers such as cashiers and postal workers. Let's go, Sparky. Let's do our part in trying to help and share with others. Oh, my dog is friendly and he's very talkative. He's just wondering if you need a mask cover. Just wash this with hot water with soap.
Thank you.
For our mailman. Bye-bye.
That was adorable. Number 4, we have an essential touch. How nurses become the family of patients with COVID-19. And this is by Johannes Rosillo.
The main reason I became a nurse was because I had a baby sister. She was 3 years old and she passed away. As nurses, we are taught to be that caring person, but right now we're truly, during this COVID situation, truly becoming that. Whenever I can, I grab their hand so they know that they are someone that cares for them. As human beings, we need that touch, that comfort that comes from a human being holding their hand. And they can't have that with their families because they're not allowed to be there. It was impacting. It was humongous. We felt cared for. And I always remember I want to do that for my patients as well. I want to care for them. I want them to feel that I care for them.
Just a quick comment. If the panelists and then the attendees, if we can all mute ourselves, that would be great to, so we can have, eliminate the background noise. Thank you. Next up, we have COVID-19 Challenge by Gilroy Downtown Business Association. right, we're a quarter way there already. Next up, we have Smile and Say Hello by King Wasun.
Should I have said something else other than hello? Why did I have this intense feeling of shame when I did nothing wrong? Was I the only one facing this? But then I was reminded that some of my fellow humans have to endure this on a daily basis. Beneath the skin, the hair, the shape of our eyes, aren't our organs all the same? If the mother and daughter were questioned on why they ran away from me, it would be because she smiled and said hello. Super scary, right?
Next up, we have We Are Together by Michelle Sun.
Thank you. You're very welcome. I want to get these to you as soon as possible. That's awesome. That one just arrived from China today from my friends.
Amazing. People have been so helpful. It's just awesome how much everybody's been helping out. Okay, got everything? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Shake.
We thank you.
Thank you so much for everything you guys have done for us. All this stuff is going to go to good use.
Our thoughts are for you, and you've given us the tools to keep our patients safe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate. Feel that somebody cares for us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's do a routine. Ready? Go.
8, 2, 4, R, E,
Okay, let's watch In the Time of COVID-19 by Suraj Saxena.
Hi, I'm Aline.
Hi, I'm Ali.
I'm a registered nurse in Seattle.
I'm an emergency room doctor.
Patients aren't allowed to have visitors, so they have to be quarantined.
We've had a lot of concern during this pandemic time.
I did have this one patient who was 96 years old.
I had a patient who was an EMS worker. He was having symptoms for multiple days.
His wife also passed because of COVID, and he was positive too.
He'd been tested for the coronavirus twice. He still did not know what was going on.
The family being separated from him and not being able to be there during his last moments.
He came to me and I saw him and I could see the concern on his face. I had the feeling that he thought that I was going to be just like the other providers, was going to tell him, we're not sure what's going on, you can go home.
We were able to get iPads to communicate.
I actually talked with our hospitalist and we came to agreement that we decided, we should probably keep him overnight in the hospital. And he showed a lot of appreciation. That little bit of just explanation to people that may not have a medical background may be helpful in these troubling times.
Have him feel connected to his loved ones during a difficult time.
All right. Next up, we have Catching Love by Abey Lin and Sabrina Lin.
My name is Sabrina.
My name is Boris.
My name is Steven. I am an actress.
I am a carpenter.
And I'm a father.
My name is Kirsten.
My name is Matthew.
I'm Faith. I am a singer.
I'm a student.
I'm a dreamer. And I'm not a virus. I am not a virus.
And I'm not a virus.
I'm not a virus.
Not a virus.
I am not a virus. I'm a human.
I am a human.
I'm a human. We are all human.
We're all human. We are all human.
We are all human. We are all human.
We are all human.
All human.
We are all human.
We are all
human.
We are all love.
Okay, let's watch COVID-19 in California Community Colleges by Lauren Sue.
The California Community Colleges is the largest system of higher education in the nation, with 115 colleges serving more than 2.1 million students annually. Our students are some of the most diverse in their needs and adversities. Many of them are diligently climbing the ladder of higher education, pouring their valuable years in the pursuit of the American dream. However, COVID-19 has disrupted the lives of many of our students who are already facing some of the biggest challenges like housing, transportation, textbooks, food, and other necessities. Our students consist of vulnerable populations that are at most risk of homelessness and food insecurity. COVID-19 has only unveiled the ongoing and underlying issues that have often been ignored. That is why we need large political and education reform that will prepare us for the next crisis. That is why we need to empower the community in community colleges so that when the next crisis hits, we'll be ready.
Okay, we're halfway there, the next 10. Let's watch In Time of COVID-19 Outdoors with Otto Lee.
Hi, I'm Otto Lee. Recently, our county's public health officer issued a revised shelter-in-place order that extended most of the current restrictions through the end of May. In the meantime, we can still catch some sun during outdoor activities while practicing social distancing. I love shooting hoops with Aubrey at the local basketball court. She's still practicing even though school's closed. Gilroy has gone much faster in running around the track. She can run a mile in 7.5 minutes now. Stella, my wife Sally, has been spending time planting flowers in the front yard. And look how beautiful they are. And throughout all of this, we still need to continue to follow the guidelines, including staying home as much as possible, keeping at least 6 feet apart from others, and wearing a mask in grocery stores and other places where you may be close to others. By following these essential guidelines, we are flattening the curve. Your sacrifice has helped us make substantial progress in fighting the virus. Thank you again for all you do during the biggest health crisis in our lifetimes.
Next up, we have Thanks to Pacifica by Carol Lee Hall.
This is Pacifica Senior Living in San Leandro. Our mother lives at this assisted living home that has been on lockdown since mid-March. To keep the residents safe, staff have their temperatures taken before they begin work. The seniors stay in their rooms all day, and the staff brings them their meals. My family and I are not allowed to visit. This is true for all the residents' families. So the caregivers and staff of Pacifica have become like surrogate family to the residents. Besides attending to their physical needs, they boost their morale and attend to their emotional and spiritual well-being. I'd like to thank these unsung heroes who risk their lives showing up for work every day. When we can't be there for our mom, they fill the void. This pandemic may seem like forever, but eventually it will end and we can hug our mom in person again.
Okay, let's go on to number 13 video. Is Dusk of Dawn by Ryan Tien.
America at the threshold of a heartbreaking milestone. Nearly 100,000 lives lost to the coronavirus pandemic in this country alone.
Next up, we have Let's Finish This Race Together by Moises Cruz. So we just have the last 5 videos. Let's watch COVID-19 and the iGenerations Coming of Age by Kanchan Nayak.
Amid the COVID-19 outbreak, it becomes the world's responsibility to protect our society's most vulnerable. And so many of us have been making the best of a bad situation. Meet Aaron Parsa, a 13-year-old trying to make a difference. Since the outbreak, the world has seen a troubling spike in hate crimes against Asians. That's why Aaron co-signed a letter to President Trump demanding the creation of a task force via executive order. His dedicated support towards Asian Americans demonstrate how all young people can do their part in keeping the community safe. Our next story takes us to Uttarakhand, India, where young girls are sewing masks for communities in need. These girls, who are aligned with nonprofit Educate Girls globally, have provided a hospital with 1,000 masks. When we spoke with their representative, she highlighted how the girls intend to take their project to the next level and distribute them all over the world. COVID-19 is a story of those who chose to fight for the rest of us. And while this global pandemic has taken so much, it has also given us a glimpse of our own humanity.
Next up, we have Greater Than a Pandemic, Hope, Compassion, and Community by EM Collective. Just 3 more videos left. Next up, we have Time Lapses, a Sheltering in Place short film by Amanda Kaufman. Number 18, we have Drew's Chicken Nuggets, how a committee rallied to get a 5-year-old his much-needed protein. This is by Suginda Sen and Archita Mando.
Drew has Down syndrome, and in him, that leads to some sensory processing challenges, which lead him to be an extreme picky eater. And these chicken nuggets from Foster Farms are literally the only protein that we can get him to eat besides his milk. So when we knew we were going to run out of these nuggets, we went to nextdoor.com and we posted a picture of Drew and an ask for people just to help us keep an eye out in the stores. And we thought that's what we would get. What we got was of generosity and caring and real community love from our neighbors, over 100 of our neighbors. We had people offering to check the stores for us. I had people offering the nuggets from their freezers. We went back into nextdoor.com and thanked everybody as much as we could. We also made a donation to the food bank just to pay it forward, which is so important.
Just a side note, there was some background noise on that one, so please just make sure you all are muted so we can hear the videos. Next up, we have My Prayers in Pandemic by Susan Zhao.
Every morning, the gentle sunshine kisses my desk, not just once, but twice. Stuck in this place for 70 days. I cannot reunite with my daughter, who is also stuck in Colorado. I cannot visit my parents in Oakland because family visits are not essential. Today, the death toll is approaching 100,000. It is like we are experiencing another 9/11 every day. But more deadly than the virus is something else. Bias, bigotry, and discrimination fueled by fear and ignorance are shaking the core of our American dream. Lord, hear my prayers. May every family reunite after separation. May the spirit of science enlighten people in darkness. May a true leader fearlessly lead the American people out of the shadow of death, like Moses lead the Israelites out of Egypt and cross the Red Sea.
And we have reached the end of the list. The last one we have is Friendships Without Borders by Christine von Raesfeld.
I am a person living with chronic illness and rare disease. Over the past few years, I've been using my story to talk about what's gone wrong for me and others in healthcare. And I had a purpose for a little while until COVID happened. And all of a sudden, the world stopped. I felt more alone than ever. But one day I had a stranger reach out to me from the UK. Another rare disease patient from the other side of the world. We started a series of phone calls where we talk about just things that were going on in our countries. And we started adding people and started to form this small global community of rare patient advocates around the world who were helping to support each other through COVID. None of us know when this is going to end. We don't know when we're going to get out of this, but at least I found a community who cares and who can help me through it all.
All right. Well, those were the 20 semifinalist videos. We'll give judges a second to gather their thoughts and go ahead and unmute yourself because we would love to hear your feedback. Let's start off with Nick.
Well, sorry
Hey,
about
Nick,
that.
what were your thoughts?
Yeah,
No worries. What were your thoughts on the videos? Anything that's kind of stood out to you?
I think, this is the second time I've watched them all, and I think the major thing that sticks out for me is really how different people, or how everyone has a different way of getting through this pandemic and really finding some positivity in it, whether it's connecting with people over Zoom or, there's a lot of different examples of that. And so I think it's really refreshing to see some positive, to see that people are taking something that's so terrible and turning it into something positive. So that's really the biggest take that I have. And I would say actually the second one is that it's really powerful to see how just individuals can get a small group together and really be so impactful. So those are the things that really stood out to me. So thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for your judging there, Nick. How about we go on to Maddie? Maddie, I know you're used to looking at professional videos. Here we saw a mixture of both. We saw the home videos as well as professional videos. What did you think of the varieties that we got?
Well, I know it takes a lot of courage to make a film. It also takes even more courage to put it into a contest. So I just say kudos to every single person who did it. And I actually worked with a few of the filmmakers who submitted, and they were really scared. And what was cool is like you've already won because you did it and you submitted it. So anyone who had submitted to this contest is a winner to me. And for some of you, you can see that it's maybe you're using a different muscle that you've never used before, but hopefully you what you get out of this is that you want to do it again, because there obviously are, every single one tells a great story. They don't all tell it the same. Everybody does it in a different way, and that was what was so impactful to me, that they took whatever they had in front of them and did something with it and told a story. And I just hope that they walk away wanting to do it again. And that's how I feel. I'm just really impressed and touched, and cried a few times. It's really.
Oh no! Any particular video that made you cry? I know there were a few for me too.
Well, I mean, a lot. I teared up a lot just because it's this emotional space to be, is seeing people who. I'm a filmmaker myself, and I know what it takes and to put this together. And the chicken nuggets, the just really got me. The dog. Now my mind's going blank, but there's just so much great stuff, and the animation, and just there's some that had put a lot of work into it, and some that just you could just tell they put their heart into it, and it's just so touching. And I just feel honored to watch these films. So kudos to everyone who did this, and I hope you keep it up. And you always have a place here at the film festival too, just like Steve was saying. Any filmmakers that want to continue this, maybe they don't have they need to work on some more skills. We have 7 educational programs we do with all different age groups, so we're happy to work with anyone that wants to learn more about it. But this is just such a great contest, and very powerful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Maddie. We really appreciate your feedback. I would actually like to turn over to Joel. What were your thoughts?
Okay, I have trouble unmuting myself. I'm sorry. This program was put together, a few days before May 11th when we announced it. So it took a lot of people, such as all the judges here and a lot of our community, to cooperate to get this job done. And we can all be very proud of the effort, because from May 11th to May 30th, the end of May 31st, there were 35 videos that were submitted. And then the audience, viewers, were able to pick out the 20 finalists. And I viewed every one of them, and I was really moved by all the good content that they put out. And one in particular was put out by Sophia Chang. She is only 13 years old. So I was really impressed. So it's been a great experience. And in a few minutes, we'll find out who the winners are. And will be anxious to know. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it because I'm so glad I'm not one of the judges because this is very difficult to judge. We saw, like I said, like Maddie talked about, there's great animations and then you had some short stories. To be able to do this all within a minute and then you had a lot of home productions. I mean, it's just really exciting how people were able to put this all together. Let's go over to Steve. Steve, what were your thoughts?
Oh, hi. First of all, they were all excellent. This is one of the hardest things I've had to do in that I think everybody put in a lot of emotion into what they're doing. It's coming from their heart. So that came through. And although there were some, beginner, not really full-time type of videographers there, but there are also some professionals, and I think it was good that we're weighting more the emotion, the story, the feeling higher than the production because it's giving everybody a chance. There was some, in terms of high production values, I know like Min Chao's images on her video were just gorgeous, beautiful. And the technique that I think was greater than a pandemic with the text messaging, I thought that was clever.
And that's tough to do, right? And
oh, yeah.
we know that.
And then, but I think King Yaw-soon's animation was smart because, a lot of times we look at, doing these contests, after seeing it, what do you remember? And I think he was smart in doing an animation that separated itself from the other videos. But again, in summary, there's a lot of heart, emotion coming out of that. And I think, like Maddie was saying, they're all winners.
Appreciate your time, Steve. What were your thoughts, Pragati?
I think it is each and everyone did a great job. It is a labor of love. You can see that. You can see that it is a difficult topic if you think about it, because we all are going through it, and it gives me hope. All these videos give me hope, and I think if I could, I would give an award to each and every one, but I know we can't.
Yeah, like I said, it is a pretty tough job. Ben, any videos that stood out to you? What were your thoughts on the contest?
Yeah, so overall, I mean, first thing first, I have to give props to all the videographers. So in other words, they pretty much took 1 minute to make magic. It's hard to make, a video within just 1 minute time frame. And I think everyone did a great job telling the story in that short amount of time. And also something else I like about all the videos is that they were able to pretty much tell different stories, but just on just one different topic, right? Just one topic, but different stories. I think it's pretty clever to pretty much tell 20 times something about COVID-19. It's just one thing, but yet everyone had different minds, perspective, different ideas, different storylines. So I think, to me, as a videographer, as a film lover, as a student of film, much props, much respect goes to those filmmakers to actually make something magical in 1 minute in just one topic. So like a lot of great videos stood out to me. COVID-19, the one, so many of them. So the one with the dog, I thought was pretty clever. It's kind of like, it helped make the dog give out masks, right? That was pretty nice. And then somebody mentioned the chicken nugget one. That was pretty, nice too, and very sad at the same time. And then another one was the one where the young lady pretty much started off alone by herself, but then met somebody else overseas online, and then from there on they built their own support community. So it's just pretty cool seeing a birth of something amazing starting from scratch. But overall, everyone else did a great job. So much props to everybody else involved.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Ben. We really appreciate it, and I completely agree with you. It's just one topic, and it's just so interesting to see the variety of aspects that people took it to. Next up, how about we talk to SK? What were your thoughts? maybe we'll come back to SK. How about George?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well,
SK is back on. Okay, maybe George. Yeah, go George. You go ahead. Okay. SK, we'll come back to you after George. Go ahead, George.
Well, you know, as an outsider without any video production or background experience, I was blown away by how 20 different points of view can be presented effectively in 1 minute. And from a judge's selfish point of view, it's easy to go through a presentation in 1 minute and even go back and look at it again to see what struck you. And so it's a relatively painless task to look through it all. And I thought at least 10 of them, of the 20, were worthy of winning, deserving of a prize. And the two that struck out to me in particular, one was the let's see, smile and say hello, because it had a combination of animation, and it really has only one very simple message. And that message was very effectively and powerfully told. And the other one that was really impressed me was entirely opposite and different in approach. And that was the one done by the Gilroy Business Association. It was very professional, very slick, and yet it was such an upbeat, positive message that you just, watching it, you just go away, you know, feeling so good about everything down the road. And that was my, I guess that's my experience and my takeaway. And I'm so—
I agree with you, George. Yeah, it's pretty tough to, when you see the empty streets and just completely deserted areas, how do you bring a positive spin to that? So I think, yeah, I completely agree with you that Gilroy Downtown did a fantastic job in terms of messaging it correctly for them to have that positive impact. SK, are we back on?
Yes, I'm back now. Sorry about that.
No worries. I'm eager to know your thoughts.
Yes, I feel quite a lot the same from Ben and George's mention. How can somebody be so effective in presenting their idea in 1 minute? And look at all the time we spent here, you know, 2 hours, and we haven't come to a very good conclusion of our ideas, how we're going to do it, or just verbally responding to that. I gave very high score for the things that I feel very touching to me, you know, emotionally and inspirational. And I think some of them, quite a lot of them also have a lot of good storyline. And some of them feel like they're doing it so professionally. So I wonder what coaching they have. I need to hire them to help me out. So those are my thoughts. And I feel a lot of them have put in a lot of good time and a good message there. And I want to congratulate all of our contestants. I didn't see the other 15, but I feel that they probably would be also good value to them too.
Yeah, all the other videos are on Ding Ding TV website, and I'm pretty sure Diana and Sandy will share the remaining links afterwards, so you can see all the other ones that were submitted. And SK, you know, I saw people in the video from the Bay Area that I recognize, so I'm sure they would love to help you out with any of the productions. And yeah, so thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And let's close out our judging comments with Sandy. Sandy, I waited because I know you were enjoying your little food. So I just wanted to make sure you're completely done before I come to you. What were you eating there?
I had a—
I was getting hungry.
I was drinking just tea.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm talking about Sandy Close.
Sandy
Sorry,
Close.
Sandy.
All right.
No,
yeah. Sandy, what were you snacking on?
We have 3 Sandys here.
Sandy, I got credit.
Yes,
for all the comments steered to Sandy. Look, I think many of us have heralded the folks that are probably the winning entries. So I want to just do a shout out to some of the folks that didn't come in the very top of the list. I think everybody felt the chicken with nuggets was just a mother's great joy. That was very heartwarming. I have to say, just loved the race, let's finish this race together. Just a single actor who was just terrific, very believable. You really felt for him. Is he gonna make it through this race? And the message there I thought was great. The father, Otto Lee, taking such joy in being with his family. The Carol Lee Hall paying tribute to the people taking care of her mother. The wonderful final photograph. I loved the prayer and the time lapses and the very brave entry by Ryan Tian of just a wonderful image of somebody in space. I thought it was a very brave effort. And as Mr. Chow said, I loved the fact that there was an entry who was a junior in high school, Kanchan Nayak. So those were just people I wanted to do shout outs to. And now we'll get to the winning entries.
Okay. Well, actually, next up, Sandy Close, you are on my agenda for some of the comments. You and Anthony Ng. So we'll get right into that.
That I didn't know it's in the script. So, but yeah, who is actually announcing the third place winners, the third prize winners?
Oh, we're gonna have the next up. We're gonna have Steve announce the viewer's choice first. But do you have any comments? Do we have Anthony Ng on the line?
Oh, I didn't know I need to comment on the video, but first is I don't envy all the judges' work because looking at all of them, I got in touch, kind of touch your heart, and also a lot of labor of love in this time of COVID-19 because we hear and see so many from hate crime to mental health to so many issues, and watching this actually take me to a different kind of like a paradigm to remind me of there's hope, there's love, and there's the people who care in doing all this. So first is thank you to all the judges, and thank you, Diana, organized this such a meaningful, and from this I hear so many different stories, and gonna be help me to focus on the positive side of the time of COVID-19. And I will not envy your work because it's such a difficult to make the choice, or like someone said, so many of them worth to be awarded. So I just be grateful to this uplifting like stories, and hope that movement and also the effort will be continued.
Thank you, Anthony. Really appreciate your thoughts and comments on that. Well, without further ado, this is what we've all been waiting for. The participants, they have joined in to see who will be the winners. So let's go to Steve, who will be announcing the viewer's choice today. Now, Steve, if you can do the title of the video as well as the creator of the video.
Sure. Actually, this one was easy for us because we didn't have to do anything. And it's the viewer's choice. So congratulations to Shawna Wu and her Kindness is Contagious video. Congratulations. And I think she's...
And actually, she's on here. I did see her. Shawna, would you... this is not part of the agenda, but since we have you on here, would you like to say something?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Yamaguchi.
Congratulations, by the way. You just won $1,000.
Thank you. I'm currently at my workplace right now, so sorry about the background noise. But thank you, everyone. I'll definitely have to add this to my list of unexpected situations. If you watched my video and if you read my essay, you could probably tell that the key theme that I was trying to portray was the power of the unexpected. So I never expected to be home with my family for so long, but it actually turned out to be an opportunity to spend more time with them and reconnect with them, which I usually wouldn't get to do. And as the pandemic came and continued to spread, I witnessed the negativity that it brought. And I decided to try and spread a little kindness and positivity to those around me by sharing some food with them. And I didn't expect to receive even more dishes in return. And even after creating my video, I didn't expect so many people to enjoy it and even share it with their friends and family. But I think that all these unexpected situations can go to prove that even such a small action of kindness you make can unexpectedly grow into something big. And I think that all the videos on here were so wonderful and all were different, but they're all connected by the same common thread, which is that this pandemic may be negative and unexpected, but we can choose to be kind and to spread positivity. And this video was really fun and meaningful for me to make, and I want to thank those who helped make it happen. So I want to say thank you to my mom, who's actually watching right now, who was very passionate about this project and shared my video and my message. And I also want to thank my sister for filming me, even though I was very nitpicky about everything and messed up many times. And I'm also really thankful for the people who watched the video and shared it. And also a big thank you to Ding Ding TV and everybody who put this contest together for allowing me to share my video with everyone. And I hope that my video brought some positivity into your day. And I hope it inspires you to maybe share and spread kindness to those around you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Shawna. But one final note, I just have a fun question, because I'm always curious when you make food and you give it to others, because naturally your family is always honest with you, right? So did they like your food? Are you a good cook?
I think so. I like to say so. My mom always jokes that I'm a better cook than her, so I usually cook most of the time. Yeah.
Well, that's a great compliment coming from mom. Well, thank you for participating. And any thoughts of how you're going to spend your $1,000?
Right now, or recently, I actually got into investing in the stock market, so I might do that with some of it, and then I might use the rest to continue to cook for my family and other people.
Awesome. Well, Shawna, thanks again, and thank you for putting it together, and your mom and your sister for helping you out, and congratulations.
Great job.
Thank you.
Next up, I will announce the third prize. I'll get Pragati back on the line. Pragati, if you can do us the honor, there's 3 of them that won the third prize. So if you can go ahead and mention the title of the videos and the creator.
Sure. Let me also first take an opportunity to thank everyone for submitting their videos. And as I said earlier, I wish I could give an award to each and every person, but we can't. So the 3 people who have got the third prize, the first one is Friendships Without Borders by Christine von Raesfeld. The next one is Catching Love from Abey Lin and Sabrina Lin. And the third one is Greater Than a Pandemic, Hope, Compassion, and Community. So all these 3 videos got the third prize. Congratulations to each and every one.
Congratulations to Christine, Abey Lin, Sabrina, and EM Collective. Are any of them online by any chance? No? Okay. Well, congratulations.
No.
they are all online, but we cannot because of the time. But we're going to invite them to the award ceremony and to give them opportunity.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, congratulations on your $1,000 and thanks for participating on the contest. Next up, our second winner, I would like to have Ben announce the winner. We have 2 winners for the second prize.
Yes, so the second prize winner is the title COVID-19 Challenge by Gilroy Downtown Business Association. And then the second prize is Sparky the Mask Ambassador by Keyi, Thea, Chang. If I pronounced the name wrong, I apologize. And the reason why I like those were the 2 because, well, the first one is I love the cinematic feel of the video. It's very professional, very well made, great production. It captured the entire city itself. It kind of just tells a story without any exact dialogue being said. So that was just great. That was very brilliant. And then for the Sparky the Mask, the reason why that one got chosen because I love how it was really simple, but yet powerful, right? It was like the opposite of the first video. Like it was pretty much personal video, no big production, no big budget, but still very powerful storytelling. So these are the main reason why we chose those 2 videos.
And they used the dog.
Can they use the dog?
Right?
You can't go wrong with dogs. You can't go wrong with dogs.
I want to meet Sparky, the Mask Ambassador. He is so adorable. Well, congratulations to our winners, Gilroy Downtown Business Association and Thea Chang for winning the second prize. That's $1,500. We can't wait to meet you at the award show later on. Now, drum roll to announce the first winner for the COVID-19 video contest and essay. Let's get Maddie back on the line.
Hello. So I think one of the things that sort of stood out for this video, and I don't know, I think a lot of my colleagues feel the same way, is just the use of, not just the use of animation, but sort of the mixed media use, and also the storyline. And it was so simply done. And sometimes that is the best recipe for a great video is keep it simple and tell the truth, tell your story. And so that first prize is Smile and Say Hello by King Ya Soon.
Wow. Congratulations. You've won the first prize for the COVID-19 video and essay contest. And they just won $3,000. I know I personally cannot wait to meet all the winners at the award ceremony. To tell us more about the award ceremony, I would love to get SK back on the line. SK, if you can tell us more about what's happening down the line.
Yes. We are going to have a very big event in September. And this is a kind of takeoff from the momentum that we have from last year. So this event is called the National Civic Leadership Forum. And initially we were going to have it in Las Vegas, but because of the pandemic, we have to cancel it and make it virtual. But because it's virtual, we want to reimagine what this event could be. And we want it to be an open forum, to have all kinds of activities to put it online. And that includes things like the celebration of awarding this contest to people and a press conference. And we also were going to have programming, learning lessons and learning in terms of keynotes and panels and so forth. And we also want to have the entertainment part. So that's why I want people to be involved in here. So the entertainment part would include cultural events, like how to cook something. So I'm really interested in the cooking part too, as well as, fashions and so forth. Other things that we want to do is to have an exhibit where any organization, we're really open to all the other people, to host and talk about their organization and attract people to come and look at what they can offer. So this since we're going online and we're using an integrated platform called Hoover, and we are allowed to use it for over 2 weeks. So some of the events will be stretched out to 2 weeks, and some of them will be live, and we haven't quite decided on the structure yet. But we do want everyone to be there to use that exhibit as a sponsor or as an organization. And then we also would be fun to have a joint community fundraiser. So people who would like to donate items into the event, the item would fetch money and it would go 100% to the organization that donated it. So it's kind of like getting all the people together and do a fundraising jointly. So those are kind of our ideals, and we are working on it now.
We're very excited, and we can't wait for everyone to dress up and finally see each other in person. I think that would be a fun time.
Yes.
Well,
we have it. We forgot how to get in touch with me, or actually just go to our website. Is posted as well. How to submit your ideas now. The deadline is actually end of this month. We don't need a very elaborate proposal, but just some ideas what you would like to do, so we can do some kind of a design around that.
To have a contest with this caliber that's open to the entire public, we definitely need some distinguished partners. So I would love to invite Sandy Wong to acknowledge the partners and partnerships with media that we have had to get this contest to a successful start.
Hello, everyone. Actually, I think probably I'm gonna skip this one. But thank you very much. I really want to say thank you all of you, and say thank you to all the partners. We cannot do this without your support. First of all, of course, the CLUSA, and thank you for your big support for this event. And 80/20 United, AEUC, and Ethnic Media Service. Thank you very much. And the PopA Jasper International Film Festival, and the Silicon Valley, Central Silicon Valley Chambers, and the Silicon Valley Asian Pacific Film Festival, and 2D Tech for Teams for Tech, and the India Current, and of course, INDTV USA. Thank you very much. And it's the Palo Alto Center for Community Medias, and of course the Silicon Valley Entrepreneur Festival. Thank you all for everything you do for this event, and thank you for joining us and help us to increase the positive impact in this very difficult situation. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Sandy, I just want to take this time to say you look absolutely amazing for working till 2 in the morning. So you have to let us know your secret. Thanks for all the hard work.
Thank you.
I would love to help me close out this event by welcoming Diana Ding back. Diana, you and Sandy have been working really hard. How does it feel when all said is done and it's been such a successful contest and essay?
First of all, thank you, Amrita, for the wonderful job for the moderator. So let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, Amrita. Yes. And it's my great honor to work with each one of you. And it's my great honor to watch each video from the contestant. It's a great opportunity for me to learn and grow, especially during this pandemic. This hard situation will be over sooner or later, but the love, the courage, the generosity, and all the good things will be staying in our memory forever. So I feel so lucky and so honored to be part of this, our community, and giving me the opportunity to learn from each one of you. And for all the contestants, I would love to work with each one of you because Dinding TV is a media, is a platform. So any contents from you or any articles from you, please share with us. We would love to reach more audience. And also in our future events, you are all welcome to come and join us, maybe as a co-partner or co-host or moderator or even the production team, any possibilities, because I think that God brought us together for a good reason. I cherish this opportunity and especially cherish each one of our partners, our media partners, especially the ethnic media partners. Thank you so much. We cannot do this without your support. And again, thanks to Miss Sandy Close and Mr. Sandy Chow, and also Miss Sandy Wang. We have 3 Sandys. Thank you so much. And also in the end, I would like to invite Mr. Sandy Chow to give us a close speech.
Well, and anyway, the 35 video, I actually some of them I watched more than one time, and then the 20 finalists, some of those videos, some I actually watch about 4 or 5 times. Each time I was greatly moved. And then, however, today when I watch it again, it's actually still very fresh. I think each time I watch this video contest, the message, actually, I try to really absorb in different directions and different viewpoints, and then it touched different parts of my heart. So therefore, I just feel so blessed being a part of it. And then I'm feel so privileged that that working with so many people hardworking on this project, and especially for the contestant. Each one of you really have a big heart, and then I really be really honored of this association, and thank you all.
So let's show our face and take a picture together before we finish.
Yeah, on that note.